There we go, okay. Good morning, good evening, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Duby Kieran. I am the server's local soundboard. I make noises with my mouth, and today I'm going to
be playing Porridge. Hello. We are going to be running around today. It's going to be fun.
And with me I have a person of some description.
I am ambiguous.
Presumably vaguely ambiguous humanoid shape. Well, okay, I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume you're a humanoid. You could be a cephalopod.
I could be nebulous. Anyway. Hi, I'm Avi. Today I'll be playing a little changeling child by the name of Sera. And boy, they are feeling the gremlin energies today.
Oh boy. Let's be feral. Let the feral energies flow within you. Cool. So, Avi, what's Sarah up to?
Sera? Today? Well, to be fair, she is currently running around, Villestown, but more so along the, I guess more residential areas. She is, funnily enough, she is looting through, trash cans.
Fun.
Trash cans and dumpsters. Because, hey, you know what they say. One toon's trash is a changeling's treasure.
Oh my god. I think, I mean, this is probably the shortest FPS at 2 minutes. Thank you everyone for coming. Can't believe we've had to end it already on that banger of joke. I can't beat that. We can't top that, you know. That's it. That's the best joke. It's done.
Thank you everybody for listening.
Thank you everyone for listening. Gosh. Oh man alive. Okay. If that is the case, I'm gonna roll. Oh, I love. I just love this. I love these modifiers I have.
Funky mods.
Yep. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to roll a perception or an investigation? I guess.
What are your mods? I have not played you in forever, but I do remember you having normal mods.
Oh no, you have a normal player character that doesn't have
player
bullshit stats?
She has
Are
better
you
perception
sure?
than she does investigation. I say, as I type this out.
Well, it's not very high. Oh, actually, this could be fun. Okay, so you're reading through some garbage. Tell me what you take out. What are you looking for in here? What is of interest to
You know what? I am
Sera?
going to roll. I'm going to roll. I think I'm just gonna roll like a straight d20 to see how lucky she is and what she finds.
Go for it.
That's a 4.
Oh dear. This is a strong start for us.
Yeah. She probably like finds like a tin can or something, and she she is currently I should probably say that she is currently in her disguise that looks like a blue tiefling.
Oh, so cute.
And she kind of like holds up the empty can to look into it, and then like you get the impression that she has decided she will make something with this.
Excellent. Yes.
And she stuffs it into her bag.
Wonderful. Cool. You stuff it in your bag, and I guess you turn back around to look for more stuff?
Yeah.
there's something there that wasn't there before. That wasn't there. You would have noticed that there before.
Alright,
doesn't
give you- oh,
seem to have noticed-
that's a low roll, honey! What is your-
Oh.
okay, yeah.
Oh
She jumps.
dear. Does she make a noise?
She just goes, she kind of squeaks. I don't know if I can make the noise. She just goes,
Oh, and in return you hear a as this strange creature kind of just pops out of the bin that you were rummaging in. I don't know how you didn't see this thing before, because it's bright red and blue, and it's got like red bands around its snout and an antenna on its head, and 3 floating little nubbins that have got red bands around it too. And zigzag red patterns along the main, like, floating body part that seems to be separated from the head part. And this thing just kind of looks at you.
Sera puts the lid of the trash can back on.
Your dong noise, and
she holds it there and she kind of like looks around like, what?
who say?
And then she's gonna open it carefully and look inside again.
Okay, can I say, before you open it, you hear a
Hello, we are the Porridge unit.
coming from inside of the trash can.
Yeah, and then she just kind of like opens it up again and just kind of looks inside.
The creature's not gone. It's still staring back at you. And you see it slowly raise one of its nubbins and go,
Hello.
and just pull a nubbin at you.
Yeah, and then this tiefling girl just kind of just, hi?
Hello. We are the Porridge unit. Who are you, new user?
And she kind of like, she's gonna pull herself back up to the trash can and look inside again to like kind of look to see if there is anything else in there.
Oh, do you want to roll me, dex save?
Yes.
Because I have an idea.
Oh no.
Oh? Oh?
That's at 10.
Well, the 10, how short is Sera?
I had a height. Give me just like 1 second to find it again.
That's okay. Take your time, my dude. Because depending on the height, depends on how this particular thing goes.
She is 109 centimeters.
Oh, she's small. The 10, you don't fall into the trash can. Your feet do kind of step on the side, and it's kind of hard to stay up on the side of it to peer in. But this little funky little creature just kind of blinks up at you with a pupil and what look like 4 little triangles pointing towards the pupil, kind of swirling around the side. It's like,
Hello, do you require assistance?
I'm trying to look for stuff.
Oh,
at that you see the trash can kind of rattle. You can probably feel it running through your arms as this creature starts to kind of wiggle inside. It's like,
oh, we are very good at assisting. What do you need to find?
I don't know, anything useful?
This creature tilts its head aside. A little question mark appears in its eye.
Find useful.
Anything I can use?
Find use.
It's just like, whoop. It's just another question mark appears in its eye. There are 2 question marks in each eye.
I simply hand Porridge an 8-year-old who is very pouty and a gremlin. I'm trying to decide how she she works this, and she's just like, I'm just looking for useful stuff.
Porridge just kind of slowly nods, and then, gosh, let me just check something. Do you have anything in there that's useful? Oh my gosh. Oh, God, I'm gonna make a roll. Okay.
Oh.
I can't believe you're doing this, but okay. Rich reaches into, kind of reaches into their eye. It goes dark, and you just see one of the nubbins go boom, and have a wriggle in there. Which, by the way, they are still in the trash can. They're not like super like sticky dirty, but they have got like dirt on them, and you just hear a pop come out, and they appear to be holding a bubble. They're nubbin, and they hold it out to you and say,
This is an incredibly useful item.
and they just kind of hold it out.
She's inciting this. I'm sorry, this is just how she is.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I look at all of your characters, they're all suspicious little gremlins.
Alright. That's not too bad.
15. You can tell this is a genuine offer. You said you wanted something, trying to look for something useful, and this creature seems to be trying to give you something useful. You may also roll an Arcana if you want.
Okay. Oh.
That one.
Yeah, that's that one, and she doesn't have any modifiers in intelligence.
Sweetie. You have no idea what the hell that thing is.
She really doesn't.
But they seem to be holding out to you as something useful.
Yeah, she kind of just, like, tentatively holds it. And she's just like, what is this?
You can kind of see the creature kind of rattle. I'm just going to call them Porridge because they did introduce themselves to the Porridge unit by now. They kind of rattle and pop out of the dustbin, or the trash can, and just kind of float in the air next to you, it seems. They kind of look around, and they say,
That is a infinite bubble. Lets you breathe underwater for 1 hour.
You see her, like, light up.
It's very useful, isn't it?
And she just kind of, like, she has that, like, triangle smile, you know?
yes.
And she just kind of nods, and she kind of, like, stuffs it in her bag.
Porridge, upon seeing this, does a little happy little whir. The antenna on their head just does a happy little whir, and their little nubbins all kind of rotate around. They float in the air very happily. One of their nubbins has been like kind of tapping them like at points across their body, casting prestidigitation, just to like inch by inch get themselves less dirty. You hear a as something pops up in front of you.
Right.
There's suddenly like a see-through rectangle of blue and a white border around it. Can Sera read?
Oh. She has, sorry. She has the reading capabilities of an 8-year-old.
Okay. That's fine. It's probably some words on there she can't quite understand. Oh, is it she or they?
She uses she, they, so like either.
She, they.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Double checking. But yes, she looks down and she can't recognize some of these words, but you do see the big green tick and you do see something that says unlocked, and then oh, what's the word? There's the green tick, and then next to the green tick it says something unlocked, bubble trouble. And then this thing kind of starts to grow very small. It was about the size of your head, and it starts to shrink, shrink, shrink until it looks like a little note that could fit in the palm of your hand, Sarah. And then it just poof, pops into your hand. And now it's just a piece of paper with that on writing.
And she kind of like looks it over, and she's just like, "What's this?"
That it's your achievement.
And Porridge comes over and just taps the piece of paper.
It is to say that the objective has been completed for your person.
Okay. She doesn't know what to do with this. Are you getting close to Sera, by the way?
They went right up and tapped the card in her hand.
Alright, so you're still technically, like, in front of her. Okay. Alright. So we can't do that yet, but, anyway.
I should probably roll insight, come to think of it. Not that. Let me see, what is your insight? Not amazing, but not the worst. Dean. Porridge trying to get a read on this person. They seem rather confused, but they're just trying to get a better read on them.
Are you looking for anything specific, or just a general?
General vibe, essentially.
Okay, let me figure out how to word this. I mean, this is a child, and they do seem very much a genuine child. She doesn't seem very, educated, I guess, considering how, like, confused she was, by the paper she was just handed. She does seem very hesitant around you because you are a stranger, and that might be why she hasn't told you her name yet.
Ah, that is fair. The Porridge just kind of thinks about this, nods and says,
Okay, the Porridge unit shall continue to assist you until you have what you need. Yes. Is that acceptable?
She kind of pauses, and then she kind of does like a slow nod.
You're gonna see Porridge make this little face. For people listening, it's like the two triangles up and then the little dot for a mouth. And yes, finally they get to do this. Sarah, you're gonna see Porridge do a little twirl in the air, the little nubbin spinning out from their body briefly before coming and retracting back in, and will nod.
Okay, the Porridge unit shall transform into a more comfortable form.
And they're gonna go up to you, and turn their back towards you. And Sarah, you're gonna see that this strange, shiny form starts to get less shiny. And there seems to be stuff kind of growing out of it. And the nubbins start to get, like, hover towards the center of the body, and the head starts to sink down as well. And, within the span of a couple of blinks, what's hovering in front of you isn't a strange, weird, shiny metal creature anymore. It's a very fluffy looking, well, most people probably mistake it for a teddy bear.
Oh, she gasps. And she just grabs Porridge.
Porridge just goes,
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
and bumps you on the cheek a couple times.
Is this comfortable?
Mm-hmm. And she gives you a nod.
Porridge taps your cheek twice again, and you can kind of feel them wiggle just very slightly. They are very soft and fluffy. They put two of their nubbins over your hands, which are holding them, and then they use their third nubbin to just kind of dangle down and point in places. They're like,
Okay. It's this new user looking for. It's useful.
I'm trying to find stuff for my new place. I got a
What?
secret hideout.
Oh, secret hideout. Very important.
and Porridge nods. You can kind of feel their little nubbins tapping against your hands as they look around. They say,
Parts 4H, the secret hideout. Its alleyway may not have many parts for that. There are better places to look.
Like where?
Oh, the junkyard is very good.
Where is that?
Oh,
"Oh, that's a good question. Porridge, buddy. Let me roll survival. See how well this goes up. What's your survival? Oh. So, Sarah, you're going to see this porridge creature kind of tap on your arms twice, and you're going to see a similar thing that popped up earlier with like the blue screen with the white border kind of pop up. You're going to see it try to pop up. As it does, you just hear like a as it starts to form, it just kind of dissolves. You feel a thump against your hand.
the storage unit's navigation system is not functional currently.
Are you
But
okay?
we could. Very good.
And I'm just gonna roll a thing. Ah, yes. Your beautiful modifier. Your wonderful, beautiful modifier.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh. That's a 3. Uh-huh.
Oh.
I thought.
Oh, Porridge, honey.
Porridge says they're fine. But you can kind of tell that as you look down at them, it's kind of weird for a second. It's like a patch of fluff that kind of drops off, like a chunk, before it quickly starts to regrow back in. And they just kind of you don't know if that's supposed to happen or not, but they just kind of tap your hand and say,
The porridge unit is perfectly functional.
Sarah's gonna pat Porridge's head. Just gentle pat.
Porridge will accept the pat, and you will get a gentle pat on your hands again.
You are now in Sarah's arms.
Huh?
I
There
think
you
it
are.
would make sense for you to roll this. Either perception or investigation?
I'm gonna go with investigation.
Ooh, yes.
Disparity in the modifier.
Alright. Oh, I probably should have this open. Give me just 1 second to find it. On Sarah's, I think that's her left arm, there is a really weird, discolored, marking? You believe it is like, some sort of, let's say, birthmark? And give me a second. I'm just gonna screenshot it. Drop it in here. There you go. It is very oddly shaped, but you do see it. And she has that on her arm. And you probably, like, turn your head and you're able to notice it, and, like, but, like, as you see it, she's kind of like, we can walk around and see what we can find.
Oh, yes, affirmative. The Porridge unit can follow street signs.
And they just kind of look. I'm gonna roll something. I'm gonna roll something for Porridge. Are you gonna do this or not? Okay, cool. You're not. They just nod, and they start pointing out of the alleyway and say,
Let's go. Find some useful things.
Yeah. And
Yes.
she is marching down the street with with Porridge in arms.
"Excellent.
It is a very cute.
This Porridge gives you company."
It is a very cute little, like, happy smile on her face. I think as she's walking, she says, "Your name is Porridge?"
Yes, affirmative. We are the Porridge unit. Built, designed to assist people. Uh-huh.
So you
We are very good at it.
you like helping people.
Yes, very good. It is what we were built to do. We are made to help.
And she just kind of nods. My name's Sera.
Sera.
And you hear like a ding,
Username, Sera, load.
ding. And now I've got to make one of these. I'll do that in a second, actually. I'll put that on tab. And Porridge just nods and says,
Hello, username, Sera. It's good to meet you. We'll be happy to assist you. Now, for things you are looking for, do you need blankets? Blankets are very important.
I have blankets, but I like blankets a lot, so we can get more blankets.
Affirmative. More blankets.
let's roll another one of your wonderful little perceptions. Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 You want to roll a quick perception for me as well, Avi?
Yes, give me just like 1 second because I just got a DM from my roommate.
Go for it, man. I wrote something and it went a little bit funny.
Oh goodness.
Oh?
Oh goodness. Oh, Porridge, you know, I saw your roll and I'm like, oh, honey.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. This is gonna get interesting. Yeah, okay, you definitely... with the 16, you definitely notice as Porridge starts to look around, and then you hear a weird little and suddenly they're a lot heavier. Not enough that you drop them, but they're heavy. And they're not furry anymore. You see, all the fur you thought you were holding is now just smooth, plasticky, steely stuff. And they're not floating anymore.
Porridge?
There's no response.
Mm-mm. She just lost her new friend!
I'm so sorry. It's been half an hour and I've given this child a new trauma. I'm so sorry.
She just gently, like, lifts Porridge, like, up, trying to, at the least, and she's just like, Porridge!
As you call, if you look near their eye, you do notice as you kind of, like, try and tilt them around, there seems to be something, like, really light in their eye. And, if you look closer, you can... How well do you know your numbers, Sarah?
She has a 0 in intelligence. She can probably count to 10. I don't know beyond that.
Fair enough. Well, you definitely recognize the number 1 and a strange symbol next to it. Kind of like this.
Oh. Oh. Mm.
And as you're looking at it, you will also notice that the number starts to go from a 1 to a 2. Very slowly.
Oh, she doesn't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Baby. It's in Sarah's hands now. What do you want to do, Sarah?
Sera doesn't know what to do, so she probably makes the executive decision to... I think she is going to take Porridge to where she's staying. What is your survival, honey? Oh, honey. That's your survival. Oh, honey. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Oh, I forgot the modifier. That's supposed to be a 15.
It's better than a -1.
Yeah.
Okay. 15. Yeah, I mean, it takes a little while because she's carrying Porridge, and over time that's gonna get heavy.
Yeah, she is doing her best. What is your strength? You have a +2 in strength. I am surprised by that.
But sometimes you just can heft things, especially if you need to pull things around for your treehouse. You can't really carry light stuff all the time. You got to carry like planks of wood, things like that.
It's not really a treehouse. She actually.
Unless they hide out, and my brain just went to treehouse immediately.
Yeah, no, she is following a familiar path that she took on a different school day like this. And eventually she comes across a little abandoned a building, and she moves like this. I guess it's like I forgot what it was. It's probably like one of those like broken doors that she needs to get replaced. And inside is in fact a little hideout. It is a child's hideout. There is definitely like food and stuff and snacks and whatnot. And she there is a lot of blankets. And a lot of plushes too. And I think what she's going to do is she's going to drop off Porridge on like a pile of blankets.
Aw. It's so cute. I mean, Porridge just kind of flumps onto the blankets. She will notice as like the nubbins drop down, They don't kind of scatter across like the blankets or the floor or anything. They do seem to still gravitate towards the body.
Mm. Yeah, that's okay. That's good because she doesn't know how to fix robots.
No.
She kind of just like she kind of like sits there for a bit, kind of watching to make sure that like whether or not Porridge is gonna wake up again.
I would say nothing happens for a bit. Over time, she will notice that the eye lights slowly start to get like a little brighter, and the numbers that are counting up are now in the double digits, but they're in like big double digits.
Yeah, and I
They're
think,
not in. Go ahead.
I think during this time she probably does in fact do the thing. Because she is just kind of like waiting around. She doesn't want to leave Porridge there. But she does get antsy, so she decides to swap forms
Ooh.
while she's waiting. Little purple UPAN girl.
Aww. Aww. It's very cute. That is very, very cute. Man, I'm gonna have to roll something now. What's your modifier on that? I think it's decent. It is. Okay. It's good. Well, as you're kind of waiting around, like twiddling your fingers, I don't know if you'd be like reading some of your favorite picture books or doodling. I don't know what she'd be doing while she's waiting.
Yeah, she's probably doodling.
Doodling. Well, you do hear a systems online behind you, and like a ding 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 ding.
Porridge?
Response. You hear a
Ow. Ow. No, not ow, not ow. Wait. Geez. Alright, okay.
and you see Porridge kind of slowly float up into imitation of a sitting position. Put two nubbins kind of to the side of their head. You can roll. Actually, no, I wouldn't have you roll for this. You just see them clutching the side of their head with their snoot pointed towards the floor. And they just kind of rub the side of their head like,
Okay, right, okay, where am I now? Where are we now? Where we end up?
and they just kind of look up, around, where they are.
Porridge, are you okay?
You see the nubbins just kind of fling out about 5 foot away from this thing and then fling back in, and the antenna just goes boing on top of their head. It's like,
Oh, y- yeah, I'm, we're fine. We're okay. You're, Sarah. Yeah, we're fine. Sorry, if we scared you.
You went limp.
Oh, right, that. Yeah, that, happens sometimes.
Porridge, seeing this, is just kind of like pumping that number. Actually, I should have probably rolled an insight to see if they recognized her. That would have been something I should have rolled.
Yeah, this is definitely a little girl that And you were with a little girl, but like if you want to roll insight or I guess investigation.
Investigation, just God, please.
Yeah. No, you probably because she's kind of like moving around a bit, trying to get like she's very worried about you. You do notice that same birthmark. It's a different color because she did change shape.
Yeah.
But it is the same birthmark. This is Sera.
Okay. That's fair enough. I'm just gonna nod. That's fine then.
Look, we're okay now. It's just something that happens sometimes.
Scary.
I'm sorry that we scared you. We didn't mean to. It's like how sometimes, some people look scary, but they can't help that. I didn't mean to scare you.
And they just kind of float up, look around. I'm gonna roll perception. Can they find something?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, honey.
They kind of desperately try to look around, for something. But they don't seem to think they find anything useful. However, realize they've been lying on blankets.
Yeah. Very, very gentle, soft blankets and like, she's just, you're very heavy. I had to take you all the way here.
Sorry. We can't really help being kinda chunky. That's how we're made. I don't know if that's a design flaw or not. Maybe lightweight materials. Maybe, we'll look into that. But, yeah, sorry, we didn't mean to scare you or anything.
She's just a little pouty.
I'm gonna roll something then. Right, where is your thing? There's your thing.
Oh.
Gosh. No, yeah. You clearly see, Sarah, even if you're pouting, you see them just, they're trying to be very subtle, but they just kind of slowly drag a blanket from behind them, and they hold that blanket behind them as they fly up to you, and they just, they kind of get very close, and then they boop you on the end of their nose with one of their numbins, and just says,
We're really sorry for scaring you. Do you wanna,
and they just kind of slowly hold up the blanket. They're gonna just like attempt to drape it around one of her shoulders.
Oh god, she cannot stay that mad. She likes soft things. What should I roll? I am not rolling deception because my god, that is your best stat and it's bullshit.
Okay, I look at all of the stats of your other characters. Or you must.
It is her only like bullshit stat, I will say that. That said, she rolled pretty low.
Okay. Okay. Alright. 14. I don't know what I'm supposed to...
That was a deception, but like, she does kind of like take the blanket. She's still a little pouty. You can roll insight if you want.
Goes. No.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, no. Porridge, honey.
Porridge is not designed for internal analysis.
That's fine. But she does accept the blanket, so you think that's a good thing, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. Oh, I have something. Oh, I have something in my hammer space I forgot I had. Porridge is gonna lean back, and they're gonna tilt their head to the side and say,
Uh, hey, so you carried me all the way back?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you're really strong, you know? Like, we're not light, and you carried us all the way. That's very impressive.
and they're just gonna do this. You're gonna see them like poof, puff another in their eye, rummage around, and then poof. They pull out a roll of something. Um, they roll it out with their two nubbins, and you see on this roll, it's a bunch of stickers, like 3D stickers, like the kind you get when you're a kid, and they're 3D, and they have like glitter and shit on it. It's those kind of stickers.
Yeah, she like face immediately brightens up.
And if you look at these stickers, as Porridge rolls it out, it just seems to keep going. It doesn't seem to get any smaller, but it seems to be like lots of animals, and then plants, and then things like cars and trains, and then things like smiley faces and happy faces. It goes on, and Porridge kind of holds it out to you and says,
If you want to choose one to, boop, we could put one.
Oh, I just had like a really silly idea.
"Head."
Are there any that looks like I guess like a cloud?
Cloud? Yeah,
Alright, yeah.
whole weather section.
Yeah, she picks one of those, and I'm going to roll a sleight of hand to see if she can pick another. Okay.
Hmm?
What is your modifier again, hon? Yeah, that's what I thought. She grabs another.
Yeah.
It's probably like just a plain sun or something. And then
Hmm.
she's gonna reach over to Porridge.
Hmm?
And she's gonna put it on Porridge's head.
I do have to ask where. The snoot,
On the
forehead,
snoot.
side of the head,
On the snoot.
end of the snoot. Oh. What? I don't know which sticker it is. And
It's probably like a sun if it's from the same like weather
it's adorable.
section.
You immediately see Porridge's eyes go cross as they try to look at the end of their snoot. Is that
What did you, like, you put one on us? These aren't for us, they're for you, silly.
I got one. And she puts the cloud one on her shirt.
Porridge looks at that, and I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand. Is now they know what to do. Gosh, your sleight of hand, dear.
Oh.
Damn,
Okay.
your sleight of hand, dear. They peel one off, and they kind of just like whip it onto the back of Sarah's hand. And it's like a little zebra. Zebra with like those big beanie baby eyes with like sparkles and glitter. And they just
Yeah, well, now you've got two. So, there you go.
That's silly.
Silly.
and Porridge oops her on the end of the nose.
That is too cute. And she just like does like a little giggle.
Porridge is just gonna and then kind of look around the place. I've already rolled a perception, and that was very low. But Porridge is probably gonna look down at the roller stickers, and then gonna look back at Sarah and say,
So, so I know these aren't, like, useful things, but,
and they look down at the roller stickers and look up.
you, like, want to go nuts for a bit with these?
Her eyes just light up. And she, like, starts bouncing on, like, the balls of her feet. And she's just like, yes, 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 yes.
Well, I don't actually know how long this roll of stickers is. What? Let's find out.
Oh my gosh, I guess they're just gonna, like, do a full-on, like, decoration of the hideout.
Sticker montage.
Sticker montage. I wonder if I should roll something.
That's up to you. What do you think?
Maybe acrobatics to get to places? Maybe...
Potentially.
Yeah. I guess. I did not know what this would be. I'm just gonna say acrobatics.
I would also maybe say a dex save or a dex check to see like how well they get around.
Alright, yeah. That works. Alright, yeah.
Also counts for things like using like your hands, like instead of just using sleight of hand, it's like dex is like your whole body included kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, Porridge.
Oh, Porridge, honey.
Sarah, you're gonna see that Porridge is kind of struggling to really like float too far off the ground. So they're like hovering nearer the ground and just kind of on occasion if they see like a plush toy with like a plasticky nose, they'll like boop a sticker onto the end of them, like little flowers or like cake or sometimes they'll put like little screws and bolts and wrenches and stuff. They seem to be going for that quite a bit more than the other ones, like the more naturey thumbs. And they don't seem to be going up very high. The 15, I think. What with 15? What happens with Sarah?
I think if like Porridge is going low, I think Sera is going high. So like on the walls, on the doors, there's probably like she probably like spent like a good 2 minutes decorating a doorknob. Probably does like an entire.
Just imagine that's one doorknob.
Just a bunch on one doorknob, and then like on like a window pane there's probably like a scene that she made with the stickers.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry, I just picture she's using as many of the animal stickers as possible to recreate the Lion King scene.
Yes!
Pride Rock.
She is doing her best.
Except instead of it being like Pride Rock, instead it's like there's like one sticker of a little girl holding something up, like a graded test paper or something, and she's like, no, and then she looks around and she just starts sticking like little red zigzags on it, and then like blue circles. So essentially, what we've got is the Lion King Simba scene. But Sarah is holding up Porridge.
Absolutely. And she's just going absolutely wild with these stickers. She's having the time of her life.
This is fucking excellent. This is absolutely excellent. Gosh. And I'm gonna try and roll another perception. I'm gonna try. Oh, never mind.
Oh, hi.
Never mind. I don't see anything new.
Beloved.
It's fine. It's fine. They had a bit of a thumble earlier. They're Still recovering a wee bit from that. Hey, I also like to imagine like along when you roll out the stickers long enough, you get to like big sections that are just like clear, like the see-through plastic stuff that you can stick over windows.
Oh.
So if she's got any windows that like she wants to make mosaic type, like make colors come in,
Oh,
she
she
can.
probably does. She sees that
yeah.
and just goes bonkers wild with it.
Dude,
Just
this is a never-ending roll of stickers. I'm telling you this now. It does not end.
and she is enjoying it.
It's amazing. Yeah. How long do you think they spend doing this?
Sera is child.
There it is, child.
Probably has short attention span, so she probably goes for like a good few minutes before she comes back to like the little blanket pile, and she's just like, I like it.
Porridge kind of appears over the top of her, so they're looking at her upside down. And then their head does a 180 and looks around the room and is like,
Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job. It looks very, very bright in here. Very nice.
She's bouncing on the balls of her feet again. She looks very proud of herself.
Porridge is just gonna.
Yeah, you did really good.
And they're gonna reach out one of the nubbins and like ruffle the top of her head.
You did a really good job. Looks really cool.
Thank you.
What are you thanking me for? You did most of the hard work. This is your place, after all.
Hey.
I just gave you the
You got me
supplies.
stickers.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, anyone can get stickers. You're the one that did the stickers and, like, made something cool with it all.
Kinda gesture nubbin around.
Not many people can take stuff and make stuff with it, you know? That's like, it's like a really special thing you can do.
And she kind of like shrugs and she says, I guess.
Sticks one nubbin into the side of her cheek and just gently starts to twist it and says,
There is no guessing. You can guess all you want. I know it's true.
and they just kind of wiggle into Sarah's cheek.
She playfully sticks out her tongue at Porridge.
Just stick out your tongue. Porridge just kind of stops, tilts the head to the side, and then you hear from all around you a sound effect. Sound of a raspberry being blown at you.
Like me not have a tongue, that doesn't mean I can't reciprocate. Oh, you want to do this? You want to do this? I mean, I can do this. We can do this. We can do this.
And as you start blowing raspberries into your mouth, you start hearing a noise that you may be familiar with, that you may have heard on the school playground. The sound of someone sticking an arm under their armpit and going hog wild with fart noises. It's echoing through your hideout.
Oh, she is losing it. She is she is laughing so hard. She loves this.
Excellent. Right, I'm gonna roll an investigation quickly, because I want Porridge to at least notice this, please. Yeah, okay. I roll an investigation as Porridge kind of looks around to notice, like, is there any, like, food and water in here? They're looking around?
What are you looking for exactly? Like,
So they're kind of looking for, like, bare necessities. Like this is a cool hideout and everything, but is there like food and water in here, like snacks, stuff like that?
There is snacks, like snacks specifically. Uh,
Yeah.
all of varying types, almost like someone has tried to convince her to that she needs more like healthy stuff like fruits and veggies and whatnot. And you do see like those those packages that have like carrots and hummus with them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you do see like celery and peanut butter and like those kind of stuff, but like you do also see like chips and cookies and what have you. There are like bottles of water. She does have clothes. Most of them are dirty though.
The minute that Porridge sees that, I'm gonna roll a stealth to see if they can do this subtly, but they are just gonna try and just subtly float over and prestidigitation spam the clothes as best they can.
Okay. That's cute, and I love you, Porridge, beloved.
Too.
Alright. Yeah.
No, Sera does not notice anything at all.
Sera does not notice. She cannot beat that on perception. She probably does wander around, probably like gathering her like drawing stuff. And like as she kind of like just grabs her stuff. How do you word this? I love playing children, I do, but like trying to figure out how children talk.
Yeah.
She's probably just like, this hideout is for me and my friends, but you're my friend, so you can come here whenever as long as you don't tell anybody.
Oh, right. It's a secret hideout. Yeah. Oh, guards, if it's a secret, that's fine. Oh, hey, I should probably know who else comes here, just in case. Like, if I show up and someone else is here, how do I know if they're supposed to be here or not?
You see her kind of do a wiggle. And she says, how do you phrase this? Oh, words.
You take your time, Avi.
Yeah. And she's just like, my friend Camille helped me find this place, and, he says he wants to bring Riku here.
Oh. Man. Huh. I don't know if I should even bother rolling history for that. That's two names. That's two names. That's two names.
That's
I'm
two
gonna do
names.
an advantage. Screw it. Those are two whole names. There's an 18. I'm taking the 18. Did you say, Camille? You can kind of see Porridge's antenna kind of perk up slightly and twitch, and they look at you. And then you say Riku, and then you see the antenna just do like a little circle, and the nubbins kind of rotate in place a little bit before settling again. They just...
Oh, Riku and, Camille, you know them?
I know Camille. I haven't met Riku yet.
Oh, I met Riku. They're pretty cool. You'd like them. They're really neat. I've never met Camille, though.
He's weird.
You just see, it's kind of strange, Sarah, because Porridge kind of moves their chest, like, up and down, like they're laughing. They're not a robot, they're not taking any breaths. So it's just kind of like the top half of their body's just kind of moving as if they have breath to release, as they like, tilt their head back and laugh. They just shake their head and
Yeah, met, I, like, met someone who, met them, and, they said that he's very smart for his age, and I don't remember if they said he was weird, but did say he was just really smart for his age.
He knows a lot of things, but he's pretty weird.
Hey, sometimes weird is, like the weirdos can be like the really cool people, you know?
Yeah, she's nodding, like, sagely, like, she absolutely agrees with you.
Porridge nods sagely back because they know they're right. Oh, by the way, what's Sarah doing at the moment? What is she doing? Because I know she's fallen back.
She's probably, like, nesting. I'm not gonna lie, she probably, like, grabbed her, like, drawing stuff and, like, pushed a couple of, like, blankets and, stuffed animals together, and she's just kind of sitting in them.
Oh, Porridge is just gonna kind of float a little bit closer. You can roll an insight if you want.
Okay. Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
What's your mod? Oh, yeah. Yikes.
Oh, honey. You don't get anything. Porridge is kind of hovering near you where you're trying to get comfy. And they're looking at, like, all the stuff around you, and then they're looking at you, and you don't know what they're looking for, but they're certainly, like, looking around you a lot and at you a lot. It's kind of weird. They just nod and say,
People, and, your people tend to do, the great things, you know? Like, make new stuff, or, new things that other people won't. And it's really cool.
And they just kind of, like, pause and look at look at your pad, what you're like, what you're drawing, doodling on, and they're like,
Is it okay if I look at your doodles? My feet.
She does look a little bashful at that.
And you don't have to. I get if you don't wanna. But it's just,
and the two nubbins kind of start to wiggle together as their rear nubbin just kind of wiggles.
it's, you know.
Do you want to draw?
Porridge, blink, blink, slowly looks down at their nubbin hands, slowly looks back up at Sarah.
I mean,
Zero in intelligence.
It's up to you, man. You want to?
She has a 0 in intelligence.
Oh. Oh, Sarah. No. Sarah. Sarah sees no issue with what she said. Sarah sees no issue with what she said. It's perfectly reasonable. Porridge looks down at their nubbins. They wiggle their nubbins a bit. They look back up at Sarah. Then they just kind of... It's hard to say how you know this, but they do kind of shrug and just say,
I mean, I guess I can try.
It's okay to try. And she kind of, wiggles around a bit and, like, moves the pad so she can get, like, a clean paper. And she does get, like, little markers and stuff, for Porridge to mess around with.
oh, that's so adorable. I have got to imagine that all the lids are messed up. Like, the green is a blue, is a red, is a purple.
Absolutely. It's probably something she like either looted or straight up stole.
Gosh.
But she does have markers and she's letting you use them, and like she does settle back down with her own page. But she
Excellent.
is sharing with you.
She's sharing, and that's a great gift from a child. Appreciate it. What the hell do I roll to pick up a fecking marker?
Sleight of hand? I do a
Let's
sure.
go. Let's go. Porridge, can you pick up a marker?
I mean, 11's decent. You could probably, like, you have, like, a very loose grasp on it.
No, they can grip it, but it has to be with two hands.
Yeah.
It's like one hand is on the top and the other hand's near the bottom, and they have to use the top hand to, like, push the pressure down, the bottom one to steer it. Gosh, man, I'm gonna roll just a straight dex. I'm gonna roll another sleight of hand to see how well whatever they draw comes out. The hell? Okay.
Oh.
Apparently, Porridge's technique with a 21, it really works for them.
Alright, I just rolled sleight of hand for
Okay.
for Sera. She is doodling, but she is a child. So you could tell, hi Maki. You could tell how well that's going. Hi Maki. You are just going to sit in my lap.
It's the Maki.
I don't know if you heard that, but she just let out a very loud squeak.
Oh, I did not.
Alright.
Hold on, softly.
Maki beloved. You knocked over
Beloved.
my dice.
Maki wishes to eat the dice. Let Maki become the DM.
No. Okay.
Oh gosh. Our minute of Maki is over. Anyway, Sarah, if you look at what Porridge is drawing, it doesn't seem to be like a horsey or a doggy or like a pretty picture. It's just a lot of straight lines and circles.
Like a standard like pattern kind of thing.
No. I will. Should I say this in recording or not? Yeah, I will. So Sarah probably won't recognize what this is. But for you, Avi, they're drawing essentially a circuit board.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, Sarah doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't know what that is. It's a bunch of straight lines and circles. Porridge seems to be very happy doing it.
Yeah, and
Being
Sarah
very focused.
Yeah, and Sera thinks it's really cool.
Gosh, Porridge still has that sun sticker on the end of their nose.
How long's it gonna stay? Nobody knows.
I mean, I might add that onto the design. Let's just put it that way.
That is adorable.
Yes, it's there now. Gosh, I might draw. I'll draw that when I have spoons. But yeah, Porridge is doodling just like circles and lines, and then if you're looking, they'll look back. They'll look down at what they drew. They kind of hold it up and say,
You know, we used to draw stuff like this all the time. I haven't done it so much recently. We can't really, but, yeah, it's fun.
It's very fun. I think that looks cool.
Oh.
You say it looks cool, and Porridge just starts to wiggle, and you see the antenna on their head just goes, and you can kind of hear like a whirring coming from behind them, and like a thump, 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 thump. They very much try to duck their head away and just like,
I guess it's pretty cool. Thanks. Your stuff's really cool too, though. Like, I really like this.
and they just kind of point at the page, whatever she's drawn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what she's drawn. I think she's probably drawn, ooh. Oh, what would you have drawn? Yeah, I think she's drawn, like, a horse of some
What
sort.
horse?
Like I said, she is a child. This is absolutely a child's drawing of a horse, in a field, with the little corner sun, you know.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Porridge looks at that. They just nod their head and they're like,
That is really cool. I really love this. It's really cool. Your horse is really well.
She beams up at you like she's so proud of herself.
you get like a pat rub on the top of your head. Gosh, this is very soft. I'm thinking though. Wanna roll a con save quickly?
Con save?
Huh?
Con?
Huh.
Uh-huh.
This isn't anything bad. This is literally sorry. I was gonna ask you to do like a sleepy time check.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can do that. Okay, you're doing decent, I guess. I did not know you have... Okay. Okay. That is... There we go.
Another 17. Nice.
Yeah.
You're holding up the fort well then.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're not tired yet. At least not super tired. Maybe you're like a little hungry. Maybe you use a little snack. Other than that, you're probably fine. Porridge just kind of looks down at the drawing you've done, and they kind of look down at their drawing, and they kind of like tap you on the arm a little, and they kind of thrust out their paper at you.
Do you want me to have it?
Well, I was like thinking,
You can see them kind of fidget on the blanket pile, look around, kind of absentmindedly tug on a plushie as they hold it out to you, not looking at you, and they're like,
thought it'd be cool, if we traded, you know, like, friends trade their stuff, right?
Uh-huh. And she does, like, take the page out, and she hands it to you.
Porridge is delighted. They take the page with a very gentle nubbin, and they hand you their page with making sure that you've got it before they let go.
Yeah, she's taking it, and she's gonna keep it.
Excellent.
To make
Porridge takes this. Porridge takes this piece of wonderful drawing, and they very carefully roll it into the loosest tube they can, and then shoop, thump it into their eye. That's in their ham space now.
I have to make a note of this in Sarah's
Why?
sheet.
Oh, also make a note of the bubble that you got.
Oh,
I'll post the details of that.
yeah. As I grab this and I put it here. Yeah! We are ourselves some items.
Excellent. Exchange completed. But yes.
That's very
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, they've exchanged pictures now. And they've thrown stickers everywhere. And Porridge is just gonna kind of slowly tilt back and thump into the pillows and the plushies. And they're gonna kind of absentmindedly reach out and pull a plushie towards them and hug it.
I think Sera sees this and just pulls a blanket over Porridge.
Porridge is just gonna blink, blink, look at the blanket, then look at Sera, then they're gonna slowly lift up the edge of the blanket. I guess Sera, do you wanna roll a dex save?
Oh boy! Oh, that is your lowest dex save yet. Oh, honey.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, Sera, the minute you throw this blanket on on Porridge, they look down, look up at you, see just the briefest flash of a corner being lifted before they kind of launch themselves at you, wrap you in the blanket, and then poof down into the blankets too.
You thought you could trap me in blankets? That's never gonna work. It never will.
And they just kind of like boop, boop, boop. They start to like boop Sera, like on the forehead, on the nose, on the shoulder, in the tummy. Like boop, 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 boop.
Pick your lumps. This is what you get for trying to capture the Porridge unit.
And they just kind of boop, 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 boop.
But man, we sure got Sera in a blanket. I guess it's time. Hang on, I should roll another. Oh, okay, there it is.
Hmm?
You continue to boop her, and she's giggling, and then like somewhere in the middle of all of this, she does kind of like just let out a yawn.
And as she starts to yawn, the booping is still going, but it's getting very gentler, like far more gentle and far softer. And if you want, it does start to become less like booping and more like just very gentle touches, like just a slight touch on the forehead and then a touch on the shoulder and then a touch, just like on your collarbone and then on your tummy and then a gentle touch on your side and then on your hair. You can roll me a perception if you want.
Oh, honey.
I mean, I will say you will hear something no matter what. Okay, you won't hear everything then, but you will hear kind of as you don't hear, you think you hear Porridge say something, but you can't quite make it out. As you kind of start to get kind of sleepy, you do hear, start to hear like a little tune play, kind of like a music box, kind of like a little lullaby.
Oh.
And it sounds something like, let me see if I can get this right. Give me a second. It sounds like do 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 do.
Oh, that is so cute.
It's the sound you kind of hear as you drift off to sleep. You're very warm and comfy in your pile of plushies and blankets, and you have a new friend.
Yeah, she's my new friend. It's very
Yes.
soft.
Yes, it's incredibly soft.
And
Man, once Porridge is kind of put the small elf to sleep, let's see. Let's see, Porridge. Okay. They probably knock over a couple of plushies as they try to kind of shuffle away and make sure she's all tucked up and safe. And they kind of look around the place, see that she's got snacks and she has water, She's got stuff here. She won't starve or anything. But they will take out something else. Let's see. Let's roll that hammer space. Reach into the eye, have a rumble, very gently pull something out, and leave it on one of the plushies. Actually, I feel like they tuck it between the hands of a plushie before they just slowly make their way out of the hideout and back into the world outside.
Aw. Huh. I look respectfully. Can I ask what they left behind, or will you tell me off recording?
Oh, you can ask. So the thing they left behind, when she wakes up, she will probably look around. Maybe take a little while. She'll see one of her plushies is holding something. Very shiny, red and brown and orange. And if she picks it up and looks, it's a very pretty scale. She can roll nature and see if she recognizes it.
She has no modifier, but she's gonna try. Yeah, that's a 2, homie.
I have no idea what this is, but it is very pretty.
It is very
It looks very
pretty.
delicate.
And she keeps it.
Good. I'm sure you know what this is, Arnie, but if you don't,
I think I know what it is.
this is a butterfly scale.
It's a butterfly scale. I love
Let's go.
that. Oh, that is adorable.
Yep. So you officially joined the friend list, and also you are on the baby list. Officially, baby.
Yeah,
Welcome to the
she's
baby list.
Yes,
Welcome
you're
to
also
the
baby too, Maki.
Marky is also baby. Honorary baby.
Honorary.
Yes. Unless there's anything else you really want to do, Arvi?
I'm good right there.
Gosh. It was soft.
Very
It was a
soft.
slight angst scare, but it was mostly soft.
Mostly soft. And yes!
Yes. I'm glad. I hold Sera. I hold Sera and I put her in a little pocket. That's one of Porridge's now.
Oh.
It's too late. You've activated the baby gene. If you and Riku are on the baby list.
Baby list. Alright.
Baby list. Yeah. Thank you for playing with me, Arvi. You fucking wonderful creature, you.
Oh, thank you for playing with me.
Good. I love getting to play with you. You're great. You're good. I bump you on the face.
I gently bonk you back. You are also very fun to play with.
But yeah, thank you for people listening in the future. Once again, I point at Arvi. Spectacular. Thank you for playing with me. And this is where I say goodbye, I guess. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.